If you've watched the tell-all, you know that Angela Deem's behavior was atrocious and downright vile, and fans are calling her out for it. Of course, she was aggressive, she was demeaning, she was rude, she was everything that people have come to love and hate about Angela Deem. And did I expect her to do the things that she did? Yes and no. I expected her to do the things that she did in the way that it's Angela Deem is expected. But then again, sometimes she goes a little bit too far. So fans are calling her out because she is, of course, a divisive and controversial cast member. And following her explosive behavior at 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 7 Tell-All Number 1, where she appeared with her husband Michael. Well, Michael was on the screen. Her behavior was just rude. She was going at Yara. She was going at Usman. Anybody and everybody could get it. I mean, the only person she was really nice to was Big Ed. And that makes me laugh because we kind of know why. I mean, they're both controversial. They're both divisive, right? And they have their own issues. So I can totally get why she would be friendly with Big Ed. But she was also really cool with, Kim Menzies, because Kim wanted to stay out of the fight between her and Usman. But Usman wasn't afraid. Usman, stood his ground. Usman gave it as good as she was giving it to him. So Angela did make it clear at the start of the tell-all that she did not plan on holding back, which she certainly did not. And she revealed that she had personal problems with her fellow castmate, of course, once again, Usman Soulja Boy Umar, as she believed he made Nigerians look like scammers. What? Okay, I mean, what can I say? She can believe whatever she wants to believe. And this resulted in Michael then not being approved to come to the United States. Really, you're going to blame that on Usman Soulja Boy Umar for making Nigerians look like scammers when, by all means, if you really poll 90 Day Fiancé fans, they're going to say it's more like Michael is making Nigerians look like scammers. But you know what? I digress. I won't say anything else. Before the tell-all began, Angela went up to Usman, who was attended remotely, cursed him out, insulted the man on several things, including his teeth. And I mean, come on, Angela, you can't insult the man in the teeth when you know what I mean, right? And it was bad, but once again, Usman gave it back to her as good as she was giving it to him. A lot of fans were disgusted towards Angela's actions. They believe the native Georgian woman was once again completely out of line. And of course, people are going to say stuff like that. Like Reddit users like character-pop-616a commented, everything about her screams trash. Angela's loud mouth and inappropriate behavior is not acceptable. Exactly. Furthermore, people were saying, why is she using her grandchildren as individuals to kind of, I don't know, look at her style of dress and to choose which dress she's gonna wear? I mean, they're kids. You can say one thing about that or another, but I just find it inappropriate. I'm just gonna put it out there. Other fans in the comment section about what was going on with the tell-all part 1 were quick to agree with her inappropriate behavior not being acceptable, adding that they believed Michael deserved someone who was kinder and more mature than Angela. In addition, fans were also nervous about her, in addition to fans being nervous about her appearance, cast members were saying a lot of things as well. They were nervous because when Angela is in town, they don't know what's going to happen. And they were also shocked by her immediate and sudden aggressive behavior, just coming on the set and verbally wailing on people. So after Angela charged at Usman, of course, she charged at Yara after Yara asked her to just respect everyone in attendance and to please sit down, which of course pissed Angela off even further, who then got directly in Yara's face and began screaming at her as well. And I'm seeing Jovi there. Jovi's like there with the smirk on his face. I'm like, Jovi, aren't you going to do something? Aren't you going to stand up and defend your wife. What are you doing with that smirk on your face, Jovi? I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. Anyways, bottom line is Angela's behavior infuriates fans who are eager to take to social media to criticize her actions on and off the show, as well as call for her to never return to the show ever again. But then again, drama gets views, and views in turn equals money. So what is TLC gonna do, right? Are they gonna cut Big Ed out of the show? Or are they gonna cut Angela Deem? They're both moneymakers. At the end of the day, they really are. And I mean, a lot of fans have what would be considered an obsession of calling Angela Deem out, which creates a feedback loop that encourages TLC to continue casting Angela on more 90 Day Fiancé shows because of the buzz she generates and ratings that she pulls in. Exactly, you know what I mean? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why Big Ed still goes on there. This is why Angela Deem still goes on there, because they're highly controversial. Even though her behavior is bad, well, once again, I'm going to say this. She's the right type of controversial, because there's also a wrong type of controversial where if you do something that's really, really not cool, and you know what I mean, because there's been many wrong types of controversial, and you'll get cut from the show immediately. Even in the middle of the season, they won't air you anymore, and that has happened before on TLC. We've seen it. So, do I believe that her abusive actions, words should be tolerated? Hell no. Do I believe that it makes people watch? Hell yes. Do I think TLC is going to take her off the show? Hell no. Do I believe she's going to continue to be controversial and up in the ante? Hell yes. But hey, alas, many fans really hope that this is the last time Angela will appear on the television show. I don't think so. I think she's going to keep going and going and going and going, just like an Energizer Bunny. Anyways, leave me a like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this whole entire situation with Angela and the vitriol that she was spewing to the audience and to her fellow cast members, because at the end of the day, it's kind of expected but kind of not. I'm appalled. Of course I'm going to be appalled. What do you expect? Me not to be appalled at this stuff? I am appalled. But still, there is an expectation that Angela is going to cause havoc at the tell-all. There is. There truly is. That's why her fellow cast members were saying things to not rile her up, to not egg her on, so that they can have some peace and quiet. But hey, we shall see what happens in the tell-all part 2, because it is a 4-part tell-all. And hey, you tell me what you want to happen. You tell me if you think Angela is okay, if you think this was unacceptable. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Anyways, I'm out. Take care.